Coming on with the trommel.
He's gonna start it up.
Try the bucket ladder.
Okay. First scoop of dirt, first scoop of dirt. Pretty cool.
She's dredging.
Tony is sluicing at Indian River for the first time in 6 weeks.
Any yellow chumps to take them off?
Okay, all right. Will do. Yeah.
Good.
It's good to have it back up and running. So excited I could just piss my pants, you know?
He's got the running, so now them boys can play in there, and then we'll see if they're gonna make some money. And ho, 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 off dressing we go.
We have a lot of ground to get through, and so we just needed to get sluicing early in order to try to get through it all. It's a pretty big struggle getting ahead. Really, we have to be up there in the 10,000 ounce range a year over the lifespan of this project.
For Parker Schnabel to bring in 10,000 ounces, $25 million in gold this season, everything rides on mining out the long cut first.
It's a little stressful. The long cut is kind of the only piece of ground that we have anywhere near paved. There's definitely a lot of tough decisions here to make, like when to start sluicing and even like what material to sluice.
Last week, Parker's plans completely unraveled
Doesn't look like there's any gold in here.
when he discovered the long cut wasn't ready to sluice.
We found a lot of sand, a lot of mud up there.
That makes me really nervous.
We can't put that through a wash plant. We need to go deeper.
Parker miscalculated the depth of the pay. Scrambling for a backup, he's charged most of his crew with stripping a new area, the bridge cut. But there's more bad news.
Right now, all the pits are frozen, so that sucks. So we're back to the long cut, trying to get things figured out here. The theme of this place for a while is going to be battling frost.
Determined not to let the long cut defeat him, Parker's come up with a new plan. He's ordered his crew to dig an 8,000-foot-long ditch around the edge of the entire cut to help drain its meltwater and speed up thawing the overburden so they can get down to pay. Going deeper at the cut's edge, Parker's crew will hit pay in the ditches first, which they'll stockpile and run through wash plant rock sand.
Mitch is definitely going to have his hands full of trying to get these ditches down.
Parker wants some income and to see some gold, and that means that we got to get out here and get aggressive.
Foreman Mitch Blaschke leads a skeleton ditching crew. He's breaking up the permafrost in the ditches with a 480 excavator, the only machine available with a custom ripper, the Devil's Finger.
Our ditches are going to be our lifeline here to keeping rock sand going, but as you can see, we're just beating this thing up. It's rattling, shaking. But you can see we got a pretty good amount of water ripping down this ditch, which is a good thing because that's letting us know that this cut is thawing.
I'm just working on getting some pay for rock sand.
Tyson Lee follows behind Mitch, collecting ditch pay to build the stockpile Parker wants ready for rock sand by the end of the week.
You know, these next 6 years have a lot riding on them. We've got to work faster, work harder, work smarter, and try and get back sluicing.
That we're trying to chisel our way through, get down to some of that nice yellow gold that's at the bottom. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you don't want to turn either, huh? You gotta be kidding me. Like, of all the machines. I heard something go wrong with it. It sounded like I had a big rock like caught between the tracks and the bottom side of the machine. And you could hear the gears pop in there, and now the machine doesn't want to turn side to side. Hey, Taylor, you got a copy, Taylor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, buddy, I wish I had some good news, but the 480 just appears it lost a swing drive here.
All right, yeah, I'll be on my way.
We've dived into this property just head first and in a massive way and are spending, way more money than we ever have with the least amount of income.
8 weeks into the season, Parker Schnabel is hemorrhaging millions of dollars on 2 huge cuts at Dominion Creek, but so far, with little reward. Just 576 ounces of his 10,000-ounce gold.
But right now, the sluicing we're doing is not even covering our costs, so the sinkhole continues to grow.
Parker's now at the point where he needs at least 100 ounces a week just to keep going.
I mean, as grim as things are right now, I don't feel like we've totally lost the season. Not yet. Despite the troubles that we're having, it is exciting. And we'll just take it one day at a time and try to not forget the big picture. We just gotta focus on that right now, one step at a time.
Parker's throwing everything he's got at mining 2 enormous cuts on his 7,500-acre Dominion claim. In the 20-acre long cut, wash plant Roxanne is churning through 250 yards of pay an hour. 2 miles away, Big Red is sluicing top gravels in the 114-acre bridge cut. 10 miles southwest, at Ken and Stewart's, Parker's skeleton crew is 3/4 of the way through stripping an 8-acre cut.
With Mitch in the long cut, Tyson in the bridge cut, Damien down at Ken and Stewart's, it's a really good group. If we just move as much dirt as cheap as possible as we can every day, then things will be okay, I think.
Parker's saying keep sluicing, and each day that is getting tougher and tougher. We were really hoping by this time in the season that the long cut would be all thought out. We've been fighting it from day one here. This is the middle of summer, and we're just still fighting frozen pay dirt. All the permafrost in this cut. There's so much ice in it. As it's melting, well, obviously it turns to water, and then, just saturates the dirt.
I hate cream mushroom soup, but this soup we're feeding through the plant right now, hate it more.
In the long cut, 21-year-old loader operator Evan Kurtz is struggling to feed wash plant Roxanne with wet, sloppy material.
We do not like this soup. Just stacks on top of the grizzlies and makes your life a living hell. Just doesn't want to go through, man. Oh. Hey, Mitch, you got a copy, Mitch?
Yeah, go ahead.
We got a
Up on the belt.
You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, just shut it down, shut it down. Evan's got an issue with the plant right now, so we just want to get it shut down. Oh, man. That is not good.
Roxanne's feeder conveyor is jammed, and Mitch has also found a tear in the belt.
This will act just like a zipper. If this gets caught on anything, it'll just rip the belt right open. We're gonna need to get Alec down here, get Liam down here, everybody we can, get this thing fixed up as fast as possible.
Every hour the plant's not running pushes Parker further into the red.
We got to figure out what caused this, so we don't have any more problems.
You can see it right here.
Oh, there's our problem.
There's rocks stuck in the tail pulley here, so it's protruding out of the belt.
Oh yeah, buddy, that'll do it. We've got a bunch of material built up down here around our tail wheel, and when that happens, it creates a bunch of resistance against the belt, and also having all that rock and debris down there certainly is probably what caused our tear in the belt.
How bad is it in there?
It's right chock full of just super fine sand, which means it was soupy at one point when it went through.
How deep is it?
It's like there, it's like 18 inches up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is
it's like just cemented to the belt.
Yeah, even the tail pulley is chock full. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hop in the mini hoe.
sounds good. I'll keep shoveling.
Okay.
We need dry dirt going up our belts. You can see this material here. A lot of water in it. This is really soupy stuff. When you put this on your belts, it makes a lot of material that sticks to the belt. You know, there's not a lot we can do other than shut down Roxanne. And, well, we know Parker isn't down for that. You know, we can't afford any downtime, and right now that's what we got.
This needs to be shoveled absolutely before we fire back up. We'll be shoveling here for a while.
At Parker's long cut, sloppy pay has set like concrete and jammed the feeder conveyor, shutting down wash plant Roxanne.
This here is costing us downtime. Downtime is a bad time. But I'm done in here. It's looking better.
Conveyor drum cleared, Alec and Liam move on to fixing the tear in the belt.
2 or 3 hours to get this reseamed and running.
Put that on your wall.
Time to reassemble. We're not far away now.
That was the last one. They all look like they're sitting nice and happy.
Nothing but the best for our old wash plant friend.
Absolutely. This is the most exciting part.
Running the thing, hey?
We've been down for 3.5 hours here, but we're ready to fire back up and get sluicing. We got water back at the plant. Let's get this thing shaking.
To fire up!
All right, Evan, we're all ready to go up here.
Set us stir, buddy.
We were down for a few hours, but thankfully now we're back running again, and that's what matters most.
King of the Klondike, Tony Beets, is full throttle at both his Indian River and Paradise Hill claims. 10 weeks into the season, his family empire has mined over 2,500 ounces, more than $6 million in gold. But one family member is yet to deliver.
He's always been a bit of a procrastinator. He's got to get his together and hurry the up a little bit and start sluicing.
Tony's eldest son, Kevin, struck out on his own, leasing ground from his dad on Scribner Creek. Now, he's weeks behind on his royalty payments.
It's not a party, it's a business. So he pays the royalties just like everybody else. Let there be no excuses. Kevin made a deal with a company here that had nice sluice equipment. They asked me to go pick it up for him. Anything to get that guy on the go. Any more dust went.
To help Kevin get on the gold, Tony hauls in key pieces of equipment his son needs to get sluicing: a conveyor and hopper feeder.
Hey, Brendan,
I didn't know you knew how to drive a truck anymore, Tony.
I'm a man of many secrets.
Hey. Not bad, yeah.
Are you even alive?
Barely.
Nice pit there, young fella.
It is definitely coming along.
Some nice colors in it, I hear.
Yeah.
All I want to see is royalties. So I would just get the going and start producing some gold. Perfect. Done deal. I'm happy it's all here.
Thank you, man. That is appreciated.
Hey, guys, man. Hey.
One more step closer to sluicing. Not overly happy with where we're at timeline-wise. And it always just seems to be one thing. You know, at this point in the season, our 1,000-ounce goal is looking less and less likely. Still gonna try, though. Still gonna try. Well, our next steps is to do a bit more hauling so we can finish off our pad. Hopefully by the end of this week, the plant will be sitting over there on the pad. And we'll be putting dirt through the
Before Kevin can get sluicing, his crew needs to dig out coarse material from a nearby hillside on his claim, truck it to his lynx cut, and finish building a massive 400-foot-long, 30-foot-high pad. He will then bring in his new wash plant to sit on top, install the conveyor and hopper feeder next to a mountain of stockpiled pay, ready to fire up by the end of the week.
Right now, I'm stripping off the hillside. We're running out of material to finish this berm.
The 700 broke down for the 900th time here. Had to bring the D10 down and start pushing this rock down to Matt.
We're definitely under the gun here. The sooner that plant's running, the better.
Oh, I've got a new sidekick to introduce. This is Bosco. Bosco, come here. He doesn't listen very well. He's like a 4 or 5 month old chocolate lab. I just got him yesterday from my mom and dad. That was my birthday present from them. They got him like a month ago, got him potty trained for me, great grandparents. They're gonna be doing that with my children. And here he is. My mom and dad were like, hey, do you want a dog for your birthday? And I'm like, yeah, it's probably time, but I could never pick one out. You know, it's always like not Dozer. Will he like fetch? Well, that's one thing about labs is they don't need much training for the fetch, I don't think. Except on the retrieval side. But anyways, getting back to work.
This is an extension of Raleigh Valley, except we're a half mile away from it. That's how long this channel is. We know it's there. I mean, we have the drill results. We've got resistivity lines along it that proves it's there. It's right below my feet. This is the kind of gold, you know, that we're pulling out of Raleigh Valley. This is where I want to mine, but it's very deep. I mean, it's 210 feet to bedrock. Pay layer is probably 40, almost 60 feet thick, but that still means that we're still 160 feet overburden away from it. I did the calculations on it. It was going to take us 7 to 8 weeks to strip it, and if we were lucky, we were going to get 2 weeks of sluicing right at the end. If I spend $1 million stripping it and I don't get any gold out of it, I can't absorb that cost. I just can't. The risk's high. It's so deep.
Over 150,000 years ago, a huge glacier eroded gold from the mother lode. When it melted, it left massive gold deposits in an ancient riverbed, which over the years was covered by nearly 200 feet of overburden at Rally Valley. Rick now wants to follow the same gold-rich pay channel half a mile downstream and open up a new 3-acre cut. The problem is, the pay layer here is even deeper. To get to the gold, Rick must move a mountain and shift over 1 million yards of overburden to dig 160 feet down to hit pay dirt. Then, sluice as much as possible before winter shuts him down.
Guys, we gotta have a talk.
Obviously, you guys have seen the last few gold waves. You've seen what we're going through right now. And I don't think any of us are happy about it, right? An idea that I kind of had shoved out of my mind, which was going back to Rally Valley, is now resurfaced, and I think we should do it. Not the original Rally Valley, but the end of the channel, or where another spot where we know that channel is. And that's where we're sitting right now. This is it right here. We don't have a whole lot of time left. It's deep, but it's got the kind of gold that we're used to, right? The problem is that there's real consequences to that, right? And don't get mad at me, but I wanted to show you, in actuality, there's well over $1 million worth of gold right there. Your guys' gold bonuses are in that jar with all that gold, right? I mean, that's expenses and stuff. We could blow that whole container of gold, moving overburden, trying to get to the bottom of Rally Valley. And if we don't get there by the end of the year, all that gold's gonna be gone, right? There's been a lot of tough decisions this year because of all this water license stuff. But I don't think any of us are gonna settle for what we've been getting the last few weeks. That's what's at stake. I need you on board for this. And I need you to understand that, I mean, a lot of this risk is mine, but you guys are in on it too. And so,
you're digging deeper, you're going in further, what's your plan?
you can see this bank goes straight up right behind it. And we're gonna have to move some of that if we wanna get down to this good gold. A mountain of ground that we have to move, or a whole lot of gold we could take with us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a joke because, dude, if we don't hit, we all just came up here for nothing.
I don't want any of us walking out of here without, something to show for it. That's why it's a gamble, right? The fact that we could lose it all, it's the fact that we could double it too.
Could be really good or it could turn into a big soup kitchen.
If I'm beside you, I'm winning, so let's do it.
I'm in. Well, we have your back.
Good. I like that. You guys want to see this right here? Look at this. So, when we start here, we'll get the pump over here, we'll drain this water out, and then we'll just follow that bedrock right into our wall, right? I mean, we'll start up top, we'll start moving overburden. The drill holes are showing between $200,000 and $250,000 a day. If we get to the end and we get 10 days of sluicing out of it, we're gonna be laughing. So we don't need too many of those days at the end to add up again. That's why I think it's a good gamble. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
We're freaking just heading up to the top side of Rally Valley 2.0. Gonna go do some stripping and rip out the forest. We can start digging out some overburden.
Rick's taking this gamble on this cut, and he believes it's part of the Rally Valley vein, and we got tons of cubic yardage to move. All that gold bonus right now is being spent instead of going in our pockets, so we all hope that there's gold in the bottom of that. We all didn't come up here to just be happy with the bare minimum. It's gonna be a battle to the end.
I know we're all hoping, not as much as me, that this is the gold here is as good as Rally Valley, but we're gonna find out.
Well, it's another day in the long cut here. Last season we had great results with the gold that we saw coming off the Dominion property. This season, it's definitely been coming in a lot slower. Parker's looking for some quick gold right now. Unfortunately, on this property, there's just not a lot of that to be found.
Mistakes and setbacks have derailed Parker Schnabel's massively ambitious plan for a 10,000-ounce season at Dominion Creek. 2/3 of the way through the season, he's banked less than 3,000 ounces.
Well, if we've got any shot of getting 10,000 ounces this season, it all revolves around having ground open that you can sluice. And that's what we're trying to do right now. We have so many cuts, so there's so much going on. And then on top of all that, you know, he goes and buys another mining operation. Doesn't matter how many we have, Parker's always going to want to try and do a little bit more.
We just picked up a couple of new pieces of ground. Kind of a bad time to be spending lots of money, but gold price is good and we need to just keep wash plants fed and keep the monster alive.
While continuing to churn through Dominion's cuts, last week, Parker took a huge gamble. He bought a mining company for $2.5 million that includes the Sulphur Creek claim, with ground ready to sluice.
There's lots of work to do and not a lot of season left to do it in.
It's a smash and grab play to bring in a fast 1,000 ounces and get his season back on track.
I felt like it needed to be done. Unfortunately, it just means saddling up on some more debt, putting in poor money into the property. I know some of the crew is very hesitant on sulfur, but there's a pit that's stripped there and then some other very shallow thawed ground. It's a nice way of doing things. When you have a big, 200+ yard an hour plant going, you would hope to be able to get at least a couple ounces an hour. Hopefully that calms everybody down, including myself, and we get some gold coming in and things are okay.
A 25-mile drive away at Sulphur Creek.
We are gonna frickin' do everything we can to keep that plant fed.
Damian Brown and his skeleton crew are running wash plant Bob. Now in their first full week of running, the crew will find out if the gamble was worth it.
I mean, Parker has put a hell of a lot of pressure on us down at Sulphur here. With the people we have and the resources we have, it's next to impossible.
The feeder has stopped feeding and it's plugging up. Just want to see what the hell is going on.
It just stopped right now with a full hopper of dirt. It is not a simple fix. Can't have downtime like this. Bill, have you got a copy, Bill?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you or Justin be able to come out here to Sulphur? The pre-wash on Bob is after jamming up.
Okay, 10-4. Me and Justin will be on our way.
Perfect, thank you.
Father and son mechanics Bill and Justin cover all 3 of Parker's claims, an area that now covers 100 square miles.
Right now, we got one down, so even though we have other projects on the go, we got to drop everything, get to Bob, get it up and running so Damien can get pay going here again.
So I'll get to see the lay of the land here and see exactly what's going on. I don't see any water running, so they must assume it's pretty serious. Let's see what we got on the go here.
It's time for you to work your magic.
Let's get to her. If we were to grab a 3/4 ratchet, we can pull this apart. We've got some play in our chain there, which probably means the shaft is slid back. That is our issue.
Wash plant Bob's pre-wash moves pay dirt along a conveyor belt, powered from beneath by a drive shaft, sprocket, and chain system. Justin thinks that the shaft is no longer aligned, bringing the belt to a standstill. To fix it, he plans to cut the drive chain, replace any broken parts, then move the drive shaft back into position, get the chain rotating again, powering up the belt.
Once we get the sprockets off and the bearing off, to try to get this shaft out of here, Hopefully we don't have to pull the hopper all apart. These are the old sprockets. They're supposed to be the same shape on both sides. This is the wore side. You can see the hook that's in it. So that's how much it wore out. You know, it's a little bit longer than we anticipated, but now finally we're just getting to see the shaft here. So, what do you got, buddy?
There's pieces everywhere.
What?
And obviously that shaft is destroyed.
Look, the ends are right out of it. Look.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
the
piece.
races are gone.
Holy.
Yeah.
Look at that. The shaft is definitely toast.
I've never seen a bearing that destroyed.
Yeah, I don't even know how that this thing was still turning like that. That is one wasted piece of steel. Okay, I'll jump out here. You can pass it to me. We got some time to make up here, buddy. We are way behind.
That is an absolute disaster.
Beginning of the season, I know I had the best crew out here to start it, and I got to figure out a way to end it that way.
At Vegas Valley, Rick's crew have been running 4 trucks and now have less than 20 feet to dig before they hit pay. But it hasn't been clear sailing.
Buzz doesn't feel like he should be in a truck. And you can tell he's doing it with a chip on his shoulder, and he's doing the bare minimum, and everybody can see it. And that's the problem.
Oh, fucking definitely shouldn't be in a hot tub.
Rick the Bug?
For sakes. What?
Come and meet me down by on the side of the road.
The reason I wanted to talk to you, I mean, he's just, yeah. You know, everybody else is tired, but we got you sleeping on a machine right in everybody's face. Like, it's not fair to everybody else. I mean, it really isn't. And it's you know, it's a problem. You know, all season it hasn't felt like he really wanted to be like as involved as last year. So, well, talk to me.
So I'm pissed off about barely sitting there in the cot. Right? Man, I started up there. I started this project.
Yeah, I know that.
And I got kicked out of it, right?
I didn't kick you out of that to be a I kicked you out of that because I needed you. I need you doing more than one thing. I keep Bailey in there because Bailey is not able to do other things. Look at how many people we have here. There's not a 100-person crew here. I mean, if I've got to fill in, I'm going to go sit in a truck. You're not the senior operator. You're a guy in this crew. You're going to jump in where the you fit in, or you're going to go home. This is how it is. So,
if you don't want to work with me, then you all go. I don't care.
I mean, I didn't even say that. Sorry. I need you. I mean, these guys need your help.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I want you to be part of this team. You're a big part of this team. I made that clear last year, you know? Yeah. And I mean, I said it a lot last year. I meant to, you know, like, this is the best team I've ever had. I don't want to lose anybody. Yeah. You know, you're at the top of the heap. If you're sticking around to have another one, we good? We on the same page? It's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, we just need to freaking communicate better, right?
All right.
There's no communication.
I ain't getting up at 4 in the morning when you do to have a meeting with you, so you can off with that. If you want me to send you flowers, I ain't doing that either. Give me a hug. I love you, man. Love you too. I remember. I can't get rid of you. All right, pal. Good talk. I'll give you another hug at dinner. It's good to clear the air with Buzz. I think the air is cleared. I mean, it is on my part. Do I think he got everything off his chest? I'm not sure. He sounded like he wanted to get pretty animated about his role, you know, in the trucks and all that. And I get it, but, you know, that's my decision. We're a small crew and everybody needs to get in where they fit in on that day. And if he's got a problem with that going forward, well, that'll be a problem. But if he doesn't, then I think we're good.
You gotta have some gold coming in. No more around.
Gold prices have been soaring all summer long, and Tony Beets is determined to cash in and smash his 5,000-ounce goal.
The trommel is still rolling. Mike has been looking after that. He's been doing a pretty good job. Esther is still a but we still don't have enough taut material to start sluicing here in the Indian River.
After an explosive 3-plant start to the season, Tony's now down to just 1, and he is 840 ounces short of his 5,000-ounce target.
It's getting later in the season, the trees are turning, but we should still have time to get some more gold out of the ground. I'm going to try to get the dredge going. As long as you have some gold trickling in, you're always okay.
With his only thawed pay at Indian River, underwater, Tony's turning to his 85-year-old dredge to bank more gold. Digging pay with 72 buckets, its low-cost 2-man crew sluice using an onboard trommel that can deliver 80 ounces of gold a week.
I'm the only guy here that runs a dredge. So yeah, I think it's kind of special. Anybody home? The you hiding in the corner for?
I was hoping you wouldn't find me.
Why not?
Tractor coming on.
Last season, Tony called good friend Greg Mason to get his prized behemoth up and running for the first time in 5 years.
I'm so excited I could just piss my pants.
When Greg had to leave early,
hey, Kevin.
Tony called upon the only other person he trusts to operate the dredge.
Tony has never run the dredge. I don't think he could, honestly.
With Kevin running his own claim and Greg unavailable until now, the dredge has sat idle for nearly a year.
I mean, you know, the troubles we have with frozen ground. We have a stress that had to start out. And price is right, so let's choose them up, see what you can get.
Hopefully we can turn that dinosaur into a gold-making machine.
If you up, we don't have a boat here, so I hope you can swim.
Oh, my
What?
To get the dredge running, Greg first needs to move it into position using 2 winches on the deck that are anchored to dozers on the shore.
I want to get off the boat before it starts floating away.
Well, they say a rats leave the ship or something like that, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
You're the captain, so you're gonna go down with the thing.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay. Hey, let it happen, Captain.
Coming up on my winch lines.
So far, so good.
Am I coming your way at all, Tony?
If you pull on the bucket ladder, you should scoot right straight ahead. Piece of cake.
Seems to be working.
Well, yeah.
I better be working.
Okay, I'm gonna come up on the port.
Good. Keep it like that. Now pull on the back one. That is your front line, Greg. You need to pull your back line.
It's coming.
So it's Christmas. You gotta come this way still, Greg. You gotta come this way.
You're gonna suck yourself into the bank.
I'm stuck on something, Tony.
Well, I know. That's why I want
Need to pull on this one a bit.
Water's not deep enough.
slow the boat. It's not that big of a deal. Hey, Mike D. Cobby, can you rip around, please?
Give us a hand with these cables.
Tony and Greg are trying to maneuver the 350-ton dredge 300 feet closer to the south edge of its pond. where his only thawed pay sits, underwater. But it's beached on raised bedrock, and the onboard winch motors are not powerful enough to pull it free. Now, Tony will use the 2 D7 anchor dozers attached to the dredge's cables to pull it over the bedrock and then guide it into position where the gold is.
Everybody clear?
Everybody seems to be clear, yes.
Good, okay, because then I'm gonna drive this ahead. Make little tuck, little tuck. Keep it going a bit.
Okay, could you pull on both cables, Greg?
Pull that thing out of the dirt.
There's line you gotta pull, Greg, you gotta pull.
Yeah, I realize that. There ain't a thing I can do. I'm stuck.
I don't want to be an all night.
A little tuck, And I can give it a pull too.
Tony is tugging us along right now. Mike is pulling from the other side, but Tony's doing most of the work. Yeah, man, that's working. It's coming.
Bingo. There you go, you floating, you know that?
Yeah, we're whistling now, Tony. Coming on with the trommel.
He's gonna start it up.
Try the bucket ladder.
Okay. First scoop of dirt. Pretty cool.
She's dredging.
Tony is sluicing at Indian River for the first time in 6 weeks.
Any yellow chumps to take them off?
Okay, all right. Will do. Yeah.
Good.
It's good to have it back up and running. So excited I could just piss my pants, you know?
He's got it running, so now them boys can play in there, and then we'll see if they're gonna make some money. And ho, 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 off dressing we go.
Slow and steady right now. Definitely a little tight right here.
At Duncan Creek, the Nest crew are moving the last parts of wash plant Monster Red from Raleigh Valley to their new cut at Vegas Valley.
It made it in one piece. If we continue to have nothing to come in, we all just spent our gold bonus on diesel fuel that went right out the exhaust.
So now if we can pull this stand back around the corner so that it's in position, we want this to be perfect.
Rick has tasked Buzz with getting the frame into position so they can rebuild the plant.
Just cutting in here to make sure everything's going smooth. Already not in the spot I told him it was supposed to be into. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. Buddy, you didn't go far enough.
What do you mean?
Well, look at where those sluice boxes are gonna come out. Look where that berm is. Like we got no spot for the course.
I measured this. What do you mean far enough?
It's gotta go that way another 15, 20 feet.
Buzz has put Monster Red in the wrong place. Rick doesn't think there's enough room for the coarse tailings to pile up.
I told him to the edge of that, right there.
2 weeks ago,
I should be the last guy rocks up on this site.
Rick and his foreman's relationship hit rock bottom.
Why the does he not know that he can't sleep on the job?
Hey, Buzz!
You're not the senior operator. You're a guy in this crew. You're gonna jump in where the you fit in, or you're gonna go the home. Do it now before it gets too far.
and tensions between the two remain.
We got to unhook this water line. Rick wants the plant moved back about 20 to 40 feet, so right now it's time for us to get to work.
The plan might just change now that Rick is here for to talk to him. Go ask him.
It's frustrating because I did make it clear where I wanted. It's not where it ended up.
Boss!
What the boss wants is what the boss gets.
I shouldn't have to say things twice. You know, we got to stay sharp for the end of the season here. There's not much time left. We got a lot of gold to get.
Frame finally in place, Rick and his crew can reassemble the plant.
We struggled getting the box out of the plant when we moved it, so we're going to use two machines to lift it up there, 750 and the 700, one on each side, and that way we get in there nice and straight.
Run the most expensive machine and about to lift up the most expensive part of this mine.
To make this happen.
We ready to go in?
Yep.
You're close. Looks good.
We have touchdown, bud. She's done.
All right. Beautiful.
Looks really good. Really, really good.
After 2 months without gold,
This is what you guys put your bonuses on the line for. Time to see some gold again.
Rick will soon find out if his Vegas Valley gamble will pay off.
We're done hauling overburden. We got a whole pile of hay there. You ready to do it?
Generator's in, pumps in. It's time to fire. Put some dirt in the box.
Well, I like the good energy. Let's do it. Yeah.
Fire up.
It's fired. Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas Valley, here we go.
It's a hell of a view to see Monster Red finally getting hay fed through her. I mean, this Vegas Valley cut's been one hell of a cut, and it's been a battle the whole way.
This has been a long time coming, but we finally got there. Things are looking up. You know, now we just gotta hope we got enough weather, enough time, and to run the dirt and get the gold.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
And they all gather
So everybody's bringing in gold.
for their final gold weighs.
We had 3 plants going on the end, so we should be doing fairly well, I think.
With 5,290 ounces already banked, Tony is just 5 ounces short of his best ever gold haul.
What are we weighing first?
I think the smallest first, and it can only get better. So let's see what you get out ahead of them. Kind of exciting.
First up, the old-timer tailings from wash plant Harold.
4, 5, 10, 30, 40, 46, 46.
Worth $124,000.
Oh, wow.
So how many hours did you have out of them?
Like 76-ish.
So give or take ½ ounce an hour?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Next, Cousin Mike's Indian River Gold from Sluice-A-Lot.
All right, here comes Sluice-A-Lot. 20, 50, 90, 100, 110, 160, 200, 211.88.
Worth over $565,000.
Pour the trombone and see what we got.
Rounding off Tony's gold, Mike's Paradise Hill trommel.
Ready, steady, go.
10, 15, 20, 50, 150, 160, 200, 210, 220, 228.7.
Oh, you did.
Worth over $600,000.
If I didn't have such a shortage of employees because the Indian kept taking them, I'd probably be able to run some more.
Well, if we had your guys' people and equipment, we would run more too.
To be fair, is it competition?
What?
Is it competition?
No, not really.
Where does that put us, Minnie?
5,777.12.
So it's pretty damn good season.
So you're 777 ounces over your target.
That sure is a hell of a lot better than last year.
Finally, it's Judgment Day for eldest son Kevin.
How's it been going out in Scribner, guys?
Not too bad. We're obviously finished mining, got everything wrapped up.
Well, let's weigh it up. Let's see what we got. I'm very curious to see what you guys got out of it.
See? I mean, we set ourselves a goal of 1,000 ounces this year. We aimed pretty high. That's why we needed to break even.
Rookie mine boss Kevin has 3 weeks worth of sluicing to weigh to hit his target. He needs 320 ounces.
That's 4, guys.
10, 20, 40, 50, 80, 90, 110, 140, 150, 180, 190, 200, 250, 260, 300, 310, 320, 360, 370, 375.80.
Worth just over $1 million.
Oh my, such a relief. I can finally pay everyone off.
Right.
How much does that make, Faith?
1,056.57.
So that's pretty damn nice.
We're good first year to actually reach our goal and beat it a little bit.
For your first year, Kevin, is a lot better than most of them do.
I'm happy for you guys
Yeah.
that you succeeded.
I'm aiming for it to step the hell back so that the operation can run itself and then walk away.
Oh!
Never will happen.
That's my goal.
Keep on dreaming. I don't think that's gonna happen, Faith.
You know, after us stepping out on our own this year, I think we can really respect what you guys started with to get to a mine site this big. Like, it's a lot of work.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. And it didn't come just by ourselves. Like, you guys have helped us out as well. So
You know, everybody needs a little bit of boost once
Everybody
in a while.
needs a little bit of help here and there.
Combined, the Beets family empire has 6,834 ounces, worth $18.3 million.
That is more than ever before. So, and with the prices off today, that is significant money, right? I'm pretty happy with that. How about you, Minnie?
Yeah, I'm happy.
I mean, it was a pretty damn good season. On the end of the day, it's a family business. I had all 3 kids listening, so it's pretty nice to see. Yeah? Something to be proud of for us,
Yeah,
too.
I think so.
Right? We should have more kids. Set them up.
No, no.
You don't think so?
Bug it up.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
You. Oh, nice fire.
At Duncan Creek, the Nest crew are eager to tally their final haul of the season.
Remember when you called me after you got done with Rally Valley and was like, can all go home now? All with money.
We could have. I mean, honestly, we could have. That was
Half a season, all left with gold in our pocket already.
That arguably would have been the smartest thing to do. It would have been our most successful season, the biggest profit, ever. But then I had to go put like $1 million of gold to tackle a pit like Vegas Valley. That was the decision basically you guys all made, and thanks again for that too. Like that took a lot.
Rick and his crew gambled their early season gold to chase a $2 million payday in Vegas Valley. It's already delivered half of that, and now everything they get is pure profit.
Let's see if this gamble pays off, eh?
You want to see it? See the gold?
That is what we're here for.
Well, all right, here we go. We'll find out how much we did this season. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110.79.
We're still short.
I feel like there's lingering news.
Oh, you think there's more? I love leaving you guys hanging. Here's the rest of it, right here. There's 200 ounces in here. And, but that's another 100 ounces.
Woo! Woo!
In its final week of running, Vegas Valley has paid out a massive 411 ounces, $1.1 million.
So, if my math is correct, that brings us to 1,720.05 ounces, guys. Well, that's it. We did it.
In just 6 months, Rick's small crew of 7 has mined over $4.5 million of gold.
There's 6 jars in here. If you're wondering, each one of these will get you more than 50 grand, so pass that down to Buzz. There's 25 ounces in each one of these.
That's a ton of gold right there, man.
Take that and yeah, have a party, save it, do whatever you want with it. You guys earned it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. For sure. Seriously, this goes a long ways, man. We all busted our asses for it. Every person here just grinded out this year, and you could see it. You could see it in everybody. It was amazing.
You guys pulled this whole thing together. I mean, everybody has weaknesses. I have a lot of them. You guys fill in the gaps, and that's the only reason I'm making this work is because you guys are filling those gaps. So, I mean, you guys took the gamble this year, and it paid off. And it's looking like next season might be a bit of a gamble since everything's up in the air. So, who's willing to? You guys gonna gamble again?
I'll gamble.
Yeah.
We're with you.
Yeah. You know, $4 million with such a small crew and what we have to go through to get it. I could be more proud of these guys, and I don't want to do it with anybody else.
We all took a chance, but Rick picked a hell of a crew right here.
Rick's gave me a lot of opportunities this year. I really hope we get our water license to come back.
There's a lot to be said for next year. There's a lot of uncertainties there, but if I got these guys with me, we'll figure it out.
After one of the hardest seasons of Parker Schnabel's career, it's time to see if he's hit his 8,000-ounce goal or missed his target for the first time in his 14 years as a mine boss.
You guys definitely had your challenges this year.
This year, this week, every day, yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like it was a disjointed season with a lot of problems, but we got through her.
You want to see how we finished up?
Parker has 6,088 ounces of gold in the bank. To hit his goal, he needs a record weekly haul, nearly 2,000 ounces.
Mr. Bob?
Let's do it.
First on the scales, Wash Plant Bob.
60, 80.
It ran paid from the bridge cut all week.
200, 250, 280, 300, 330, 340, 343.7.
Worth over $920,000.
Nice.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
And Mitch, Roxanne.
Here we go.
Roxanne sluiced pay from the elbow cut, the most promising pit at his Dominion Creek claim.
180, 240, 270, 306.3.
Well done, man. Well done.
Worth $820,000.
Nice job, Mitch.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
And we got the new one, the Rock Gobbler.
Who named it that?
I don't know. Parky, you want to look at this one? This is your baby. It's your new ground.
Last up, Rock Gobbler. Fired up this week to sluice the first dirt from Parker's Gold Run cut.
There's that. And that ground over there is really, really chunky. We're gonna throw this on top of it.
Wow.
Sweet.
Oh, wow. Nice. So with that added in, it's 99.2.
Worth $266,000.
So where'd that put us?
With that, we had a tremendous week, our best week, 749.2 ounces.
Wow.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Gives us a season total, 6,837.4 ounces.
Record gold prices mean Parker's final total is worth $18.3 million, more cash than he's ever pulled in before. But he's still more than 1,000 ounces short of his goal.
Considering the price of gold's up, we're okay, which is good, but we spent a lot of money this summer. Crazy.
Well, you got a whole crew up at the campfire just breathlessly awaiting your announcement.
Yeah, we should go let them know how the season went, huh?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Where's the beers at?
Hold it. Oh, nice.
There's a lot of people here. All right. First of all, I really appreciate everybody being here and sticking this season out. It's been a difficult one. Gold production-wise, we ended up at 6,837 ounces. It's well short of what we were going for, but we did learn a lot. We know the ground much better. And I have no doubt we're gonna come back next season with a vengeance and a very big goal. And we're gonna hit it. I'm really looking forward to that. And I really hope that you guys all are here for that and you know, continue to make this place a home. And I just wanna thank you guys. Thank you.
You know, it's a hell of a season. We still found a lot of gold. We got an awesome team here. So next season, we're gonna come out here swinging.
We have more ground open. We have good ground open, as we just saw from the final gold weighs. And we just have to really try and keep that program going.
We failed, but it's the failure that makes success great.